Alright. Wait a second. Ooh. Why did... Ugh. I hate how this looks. Alright. Testing. Testing. Huh. From the looks of this, I don't actually need my computer open to Twitch. But... everything looks like it's playing smoothly. Alright, cool. Alright. Welcome everyone to my first broadcast. The whole entire point of me getting a PS4 was so I don't have to worry about upgrading my computer to the point where I can broadcast from my computer, and I can just take my time upgrading my computer so that I can still broadcast and not worry about time restraints. So let's get on with this. This is ESO, Elder Scroll Online. My characters are pretty high level, but I decided to start a new character at level 1 so I can join up with some friends of mine who's also starting out from the beginning. I made my character, played him for a little bit, so I made sure that I liked him and designed him correctly and everything. He is an orc who's a sorcerer, but I am not taking him down the DPS line. I'm actually taking him down a tank route. Sorcerers are a very good generalized character. They're really good at what they do, and you can design them to do pretty much anything you want. So let's talk to Cadwell, one of my favorite characters in this game.
Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it.
You must be Cadwell.
Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then?
We're trying to get inside the prophet's cell. The door's sealed.
Oh dear. Well, that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in.
Oh.
Much more of a scenic route.
They've
Rather a
upgraded
fun little
these
jaunt, actually, full
animations
of traps
a little
and
bit.
corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between.
Cool. They've changed it quite a bit since I played this. I mean, I was a beta player back on the computer way back when, and I was a monthly subscriber all the way until they released the champion system. That patch broke the game on my computer for some reason. I'm not sure if it was my fault, like I don't have the proper program set up or something. I don't know what, but for some reason it just stopped working on my computer. It wouldn't update itself, it wouldn't do anything, and so I just gave up. I'm probably going to become a monthly subscriber again because I do love their loyalty service. They have some really cool things for the people who stay subscribed to them over months of a time. Alright, how do we get through all of that?
Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well.
Where is the entrance?
Follow the river. You'll find the door to the undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the prophet straight away. Do give him my best.
Thanks.
Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you?
Tell me about yourself, Sir Cadwell.
Well, there's not much to tell, is there? It's the same old pish-tosh, gallant knight, epic quests, rescued maidens. I came to this land when my head was quite unceremoniously separated from my body. Bad luck, that, but you make the best of things.
How long have you been here?
Oh, quite a long time. In fact, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if I was the oldest of the soul-shriven. Of those who didn't go feral, that is. I know every tunnel and path, every nook and cranny. The others look up to me, I suppose.
How do you know Lyris?
Ah, Lyris. Girls as mad as sheer Gorus jammies. Heart's in the right place, I suppose. Says she's got to rescue the Prophet to save us all from eternal torment. How an old blind man could do that is quite beyond me.
What do you know about the Prophet?
An imperial gentleman. Apparently he was once a powerful mage, but the years haven't been kind. Lyris says he knows of a path back to Tamriel. I rather think that if one existed, I'd have found it by now.
You guys gotta forgive me. I have some bad allergies going through me right now, and so I'm gonna have to mute myself every so often to cough up a storm. And knowing me, I might actually forget to unmute myself. But anyways, that's beside the point. Let's continue on. You don't think there's a way to get home?
I hadn't actually given it much thought. Anything's possible, I suppose. Truth is, I've been here so long, this place feels like home. But a good uprising now and again is a pleasant diversion, so where's the harm, eh?
Alright, let's try the chat. Testing. Ah, cool. My chat comes up over here. That's nice. That's nice. Alright, tell me. Oh, yeah, I already did that. Yeah, so this is my first time streaming. Not my first time playing video games. I've been playing video games for a very long time. So we come over here. Follow Lyris. Although, wow. All of this has been updated. Before it was just like corridor, like no cages. You just ran down here, but now there are so shriven who are feral all along the way. Nice. And for some reason, Lyris cannot. The sooner
you get that door open, the sooner we can get out of here.
Oh, I have to unlock it. This. Alright. Press left 2 to depress it. Press square to force it. I got a 100% chance. But that's how you do it. You hold down left 2 until you feel it like wobbling even more, and then you let it go. It's a lot easier on the computer. Well, it's a lot harder on the computer because you don't have the vibration in the controller, and the vibration intensifies as you get closer and closer, which is really cool. It makes it a lot easier. Come on. Yeah, but check this out. You may think I got a free sword, but yeah. Oh fuck.
Come get some more, you skeeving hawkers.
Wait a second. Since when did he cast lightning spells? I don't remember him ever being able to cast lightning spells before. I guess that's a new change. Anyways, whoa, wait, where is it? Inventory. I picked up a sword. Why is my sword? Ah, fuck it. Those swords aren't really worth much. I don't want to reload. When you see them with red marks coming off of them, that means you have to block their attack. When you see gold marks coming off of them, that means you have to... okay, that's where I'm supposed to go. Whenever you see gold marks coming off of them, then that means you have to block and then use your attack, which is going to do an interrupt. That right there is an interrupt. It will cause them to delay it and slow it. Now, this is a cool thing. Where is it? Ah, here we go. You go into your sneak mode. Not so you can sneak, But because...
Who taught that one to fight? The god of self-punishment?
Oh, real afraid of that. Remember, this is a tutorial. It's not going to be that challenging because it's just a tutorial. You're just getting introduced to it. Then I have to go that way. Now, I could wander around here and get a whole bunch of ability, or not ability, a whole bunch of inventory items and a whole bunch of other stuff that will help me along my my crafting route. But I already have a main crafter. He is 2 areas away from finishing in front of it. What the fuck? Is that a rubber band, or was that like, no, you're not supposed to leave here first, she has to.
It'll be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel.
Yeah. Shut up and do it.
You.
Imprison yourself. Oh, I have to talk to you.
There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet.
There's no other way?
Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If
what? 20 people have watched
stopped,
me?
He'll destroy everyone and everything we've ever loved.
That's cool. How do I check out who's following me? Doesn't show me. Oh well. Oh, yeah. I'm ready when you are.
Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
Goodbye. Come on, hurry up. We don't have all day. Sacrifice yourself. Come on. I think this looks pretty much the same. Yeah. Yo. Alright. Sorry. Ah, fuck. Although I do not remember having to fight enemies. She just did that and... now I have to act... oh man. Before I just have to activate these. Come on, hurry up. I didn't have to kill anyone. Yeah, I'm just like making a woman be in prison so that a man can be released. I mean, after all, an old, feeble, blind man is way more important than a healthy, young, active woman who can actually defend herself.
I remember this feeling. It will be fitting, though, if Moloch Baal has his way.
There's some pretty good named voice actors in this. Although I wish I do have my mods. I miss those mods. I had a mod that had a mini map. I had another mod that showed me the soft caps for stuff. I had a mod that showed me where hidden maps were, whatever. Not the hidden maps, but the locations to find it. I had a lot of things that helped me on in the game. Now I'm actually gonna have to put work into it. Oh, god damn it! Why do I have to do this? It's all nice that you want to go on to the end, but you have to talk to this dude who's told you that we need to hurry. Guess we don't have to hurry that fast. Alright.
Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. There has sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain.
Can we find a way to take her with us?
I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige.
Vestige?
That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined.
Why does Lyris call you Prophet?
That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll.
Why are you lying?
Quickly now. We must make haste to the anchor. The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world
I never
and pull it
noticed that.
towards Cold Harbor. I can
He
use one of these
claims not to
anchors
know
to
his
return us
name.
to
He
Tamriel,
claims that his
but
name
you
is
must
lost to
lead
him.
me to it.
But that's a lie. That's a blatant lie. Later on in the game, you find out who he is, and you find out he was holding it back from you because he was ashamed. Huh. So he's blatantly lying to you before you even find out anything of what's going on. Interesting.
Up the stairs, quickly! We must get to the anchor mooring.
I never realized that. It's interesting going back and revisiting storylines of things that you've already played through or watched already, because you see things that you've never actually noticed before. Like in here, I remember playing it the first time, and he's like, "Oh, I don't even know my name." I'm like, "Oh, okay, whatever, big deal," and going on. Then later finding out who he is, I'm like, "Okay," and everyone's like, "He doesn't know me. What do that? Aren't you upset?" I was like, whatever. He was doing whatever. But now that I've actually seen it, I know what's going on.
A
It's
mortal
like,
thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your world will be in my chains.
Come, I will protect you.
okay, I can't do this first person. What the? Yeah, he's not the biggest deal. I hate that ability of his.
A moment. Message.
Huh, cool. Oh. Alright. Here it is. This is how it works. As you can see, this is my cast off iron greatsword. 198, level 1. This is a iron sword. Well, huh. Maybe they're the same damage because they're both, or similar damage because they're both given to me and not actually earned. But basically what I've noticed whenever they first rolled out the ability to steal anything you want was that about that far was that the items you picked up were even less worth than the items you actually bought.
To lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nern in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a sky shard, a shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nern. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
You don't know your name, but you know how to summon an ethereal shard that connects me to Nern in a Daedric dimension that Molag Bal is trying to absorb Nern into. Okay. You can break through all the protections that Molag Bal was trying to break through without even any effort whatsoever after you got freed from prison. Okay. Whatever you say. Hey, I love this game, but there are some little questionable things, but there are these questionable things in games like this. Come on, summon it.
Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint
Wait a
us with your
second.
blessing. There,
Wait,
quickly, collect the sky shard.
I remember there being a lot more lootable things. Yeah, I think they cut down on the lootable things. Because one of the things you can basically do is start a new character, jump into the tutorial, this area, run through, loot everything, throw it into your bank, delete your character and make a new one and run through it again. And after doing that a few times, you can actually have enough supplies to start a character out and have a pretty good starting point.
Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Moloch Baal be denied.
Stand back, Sauron to the top. Yep.
Hurry! We must go now!
Yep. Second largest of the Somerset Isles, Eridon has always served the High Elves as a buffer between their serene archipelago and the turmoil of Tamriel. The Altmer of Eridon have been hardened by generations of repelling invaders, pirates, and plagues. Talk to the Prophet.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city near the sea, in a land of eternal spring. The air smells of the ocean and of markets and gardens. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path. Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voids between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land. I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sin.
I just went on a whole entire rant about how you didn't answer my question, and I totally forgot I had muted my headphones because I was coughing a few seconds ago. So be prepared for that. That will probably happen quite regularly. When will I see you again?
I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish. Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Moloch Baal looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard. You must find your own path, but perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore, search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours. Indeed, I sense that even now, there are good people near you who face grave danger. They need your assistance, should you be willing to give it. To thwart the will of Moloch Baal, we must skirmish with evil wherever it rears its head.
And there are others who would join me in this?
We do not face these troubled times alone. Many shall rise up to fight this tide of darkness. Wherever you go, you will encounter others who share your courage and valor.
One of the things I really like about this game is that the numerous of people that are like you, they're like you because they were also in that prison. They were also being rescued. Like, you're not the only person, you're not the only soul shriveled trying to get his soul back. And that's a part of the storyline. They're like, yeah, dude, like he's just saying that there are many people out there. They'll rise up and fight the darkness. There are Like, they're pretty much the same storyline as you. Except, you're the one that's gonna stop Man and Marco, not them. But in their reality, they're the ones gonna stop Man and Marco, not me. How do I find whoever rescues me? Whoever rescued me from the sea?
You were dragged ashore on an island beach, but I sense that you are now aboard a ship in port. Go ashore and seek out the captain of the vessel. Perhaps he or she can point you toward the charitable spirit who was responsible for your rescue.
Alright, let's see. No, that's not what I want. Let's see. Sorry, give me a second. Trying to change the settings so I don't see that border around my image. Include microphone audio in broadcast, yes. Include partio audio in broadcast, no. Just, oh wait, yes. Play audio in broadcast, players in the party who want to include their voice in the broadcast must set party settings. Allow your voice to be shared to allowed. Okay. Display message to spectators and spectators' comments. Oh, I want to say no. Let's see. Let's try that. Huh. Alright. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, that was it. Perfect. Alright. So, sorry, I'm waiting for the stream to catch up. Ew. What the fuck? What's that? Okay. I have no idea what that black box was on the screen whenever it came back up. Alright, so because I'm doing that, let's put it into theater mode. Alright, so that way I have best of both. I can see the stream, it's playing nicely. And let's see how well it sounds. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Sorry, I'm just testing out audio arrangements. Give me a second. Oh my god, I hate the way that I sound. Is this how my voice really sounds? Hopefully it's just the allergies kicking in. It sounds like a really nasal in my voice, but you never sound like the way you actually sound. Well, I mean, you never sound the way you actually sound to yourself. That's what I was trying to say. But anyways, that's beside the point. We need to find the guy that will take us to Knarthy's Roost. That is the starting area. I could skip the starting area. You see, when this game first came out, it started you off in Canarthy's Roost, or whatever your starting area would be. Um, I mean, you started off in Skyrim, and this little island on Skyrim. I want to say it was even in the DLC of Morrowind, way back when. That little island that introduced the lycanthropes to Morrowind. You might be. I think it's Solstice, something like that. Anyways, you might start off there, or an island right next to it. You start up in that area. That's the first area for the dragon. Why do I always want to call it the dragon, or dragoon, or something like that? Anyways, start up there for them. Over for the Redguard area. Ugh, no real. I haven't played any real of Morrowind games, or sorry, Elder Scroll games that started you off in that area. Oh. This way up is closed off, so I have to go this way. Dude, don't you usually just disappear after I get done talking to you? What are you still doing there? Hopefully I'm the only one that can see you. What the fuck? What's going on? Supposed to have a mission objective. Didn't mean to do that.
Be wary, Vestige. You must find your own path.
You think there are
But
many
perhaps
who
there is
need
a
my
reason
help?
for the place
Who
in
would
which
I
you find
join up
yourself.
with? How do I
Explore.
find
Search
the
for a
rescue?
cause to lend your... Indeed. I sense it even now. We do not face these troubled times alone. Many shall rise up to fight this tide of darkness. You were dragged ashore on an island beach, but I sense that you are now aboard a ship in port. Go ashore and seek out the captain of the vessel.
Sorry, I totally stopped
Perhaps
talking
he
about
or
what I was
she can
saying.
point you toward the charitable
Back in the
swim.
day, it would start you off in your starting area for the Dominican Republic, or Altmeri Dominion, whatever they're called. They started you off in Canarthy's Roost. Everyone's like, oh my god, it's so not like Morrowind or Elder Scroll games, because I have to start off in this low-level area, and I have to start off in this low-level area, he's not that big, and find
You're
my way
awake.
around and do all this other bullshit.
Ha! I was worried you'd never wake up. You slept all the way from Canarthy's Roost, right through the hurricane.
And so they released a update, which, in my opinion, it did not need to be released in this way. They could have made everyone so much happier by designing the game so that the areas level according to your level, but with a caveat. Meaning, you know what? I gotta take care of something real quick. Give me a second. Sorry. But, like I was saying, it starts you off in your little area, like it would start you off in Canarthy's Roost. And it didn't need to be like, everyone threw a fit, and so that alright, fine, release an update, and it starts you off here now. My opinion, it doesn't need to be like this. They could still start you off in Canarthy's Roost, next to a person, and it's like, hey, there's some stuff going down over here. If you want to jump on board, I can actually introduce you to the person that needs the help. And you could jump onto the ship with them, be brought over here, and be directed to the person that starts off your quest chain in this area. That way, you are still starting off in the starting area. And you don't have to worry about this bullshit storyline. Oh yeah, we found you in the lake, and we decided to drag you out and bring you over here just so that you can sleep over here, and we can then boat you back over here. That's bullshit. They could have made it so that each of the areas, so that it was like an open world, you can go to any of the areas, and when you went to the different areas, that It would all level according to your level. But the armor and weapons would stay the level that they're supposed to be for those areas. Meaning, you're a little level 1 person, and you go to a level 50 area, you're probably going to get your ass handed to you, not because the people are that much harder themselves, it's because their weapons are still pretty high level. You can actually take them on, but it's extraordinarily difficult unless you have top tier weapons. If you have top tier weapons, it'll make it a little easier, but their weapons, which are base class weapons, are still more powerful because they're level 50 weapons. They're not level 10 weapons or level 1 weapons, whatever you're starting off with. Hurricane? What hurricane?
You don't remember? A Khajiit named Razumdar fished you out of the ocean. He paid me a
Ugh.
small fortune to bring you here. We barely made it out of Canarthy's roost before the hurricane hit.
I think this is as loud as it gets.
He was headed to Eagle Strand, an old fort on Canarthy's roost. My ship won't return there for some time, but a bosun on the far dock can take you. Look for a sugar clause.
Alright, I may do that. And now I have to go over there and talk to Sugar Claws. Or I can go over here and start my regular world quest. Sorry, I hate having allergies.
Steed and thief, where are they?
Huh. Ah. You left the applications only the microphone audio is being broadcast. Oh. This isn't what I wanted. I wanted to check them out. I'm sorry. It's hold interaction. Your profile, cancel. Oh my god, they still haven't added it in. Alright, this is one of the biggest complaints that I have with them. You have the ability to make yourself some badass armor. I love that fact. The armor you make, let's say you make some white armor, the lowest class armor for your level, it will be better than any white armor you will come across in the game. Player-made items are always going to be better than the equivalent that you find in the world. But here's the problem with that. There is no way for me to take a look at this character and see what she is wearing, see how there's bonuses and stuff like that. There's no way I can do that. So the fact that, like in my other character, I can go to my weapon and it'll say at the bottom, crafted by David. And I like that. I want everyone to know of me as a crafter. I want the name Valdaven to be a common name. Oh, you got Valdaven's weapons? Oh, that's badass. I'm saving up to get some weapons made by him and stuff like that. But, it's cool. Still learning all the different control options. But anyways, but that doesn't matter now because there is no way for someone to come up to me and look at what I'm wearing and it's like, oh man, that looks badass. Oh cool, who is this Valdaven person? I want to get to know them. Let me send a message to this person because they're making some badass armor. That is something they need to add in for me to have the ability to examine what a person is wearing and even see who made the items that they are. I mean, when I was playing on the computer, I came across someone that was wearing some really badass, I think it was ancient elf armor. And I thought it looked amazing.
What do you want?
I
Wait,
tried
never
to
mind.
message
I don't
them
want
about,
to.
hey,
I'm
where's
not
your
taking
armor
on any
from?
fairs
What is
today.
that style trade and everything like that? But they were busy doing quests, and they didn't see my thing, or they just ignored me, whatever. But if I had the ability to examine him, I wouldn't have to actually talk to him and let him tell me. It took me like a month to actually find it, and the only reason why I found it was because I found the book. Like I found it in a guild store, and I bought it, learned it, made some armor, and I was like, wait a second, this is that badass armor that I was looking at the other day. Oh, cool. So this is the armor. But if I could have examined him, I would have known right away, and I would have been like, oh, this is the what do they call it? The motif that I'm looking for. This is the motif book that I'm looking for, and I could have found it a lot easier.
You're damned right there's something wrong.
Anyways,
I needed to sail for Velen Harbor hours ago. I've got cargo still to load, and crew members deep in their cups around town. I'd let the guard have the lot of them if I could afford it.
I could round them up for you.
There's coin in it for you if you do. Let's see. Tanamo favors the tavern. Anala spars at the fighter's.
Oh my god.
Phil was visiting the market. Don't know where DeGale's gotten to.
Oh my god. Am I really that stupid? Oh my god. There's sugar claws. Oh my god. Oh my god. You have the nightmare. I wanted to get that so bad. Oh my god, that's amazing. That looks so cool. Oh my god, I want. It's a beautiful horse. Oh my god, that just looks so beautiful. Oh my god. Pacific Dreams, that is a beautiful horse. I want to get one of those soon too. There we go. I don't want to join the area chat for long. Just enough to tell them that I love that fucking horse. The Nightmare is amazing. It's a beautiful horse. I want to get it. It's not that expensive either. Matter of fact, here, let's take a look. The Crown Store. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Alright. Yes, I have the digital Imperial Edition. I actually have the Imperial Edition Collector's Edition. Or the Collector's Imperial Edition, whatever. And right now, I am looking at the Moloch Ball statue that came with it. So proud. I love that thing. Although I do not know why they're trying to offer me an Adventurers Pack and a Starters Pack, because, like, I could play in the Alliance, so I don't need the Adventurers Pack for that. Find Buried Treasure. Technically, you're supposed to have given me that because it's a part of the Digital Imperial Edition. That was one of the things I was advertised with it, is that I get a treasure map for each of the locations. So technically you owe me that. And more. Whatever. What's the details? Covenant treasure maps, Dominion treasure maps, Pact treasure maps, Code Harbor treasure maps, any race, any alliance, Bantam Guar. That's actually the only thing I should not have. Like, I should have the treasure maps for all those different places, because those are the collector's edition maps, unless they added new ones. Oh, no. This is the only one that's unlocked. So if I bought this, I'd be getting this, and this for 500 crowns. According to calculations of the sages of the cult of the... Did you use of the enough in that fucking sentence, dude? According to the calculations of the sages of the cult of the... Oh my god, that's so fucking annoying. Sorry. Ancestor Moth. The Bantam Guar is the cutest creature in all of Tamriel. I don't know about that. What do you mean I do not have enough crowns? Oh. That's not how much crowns it costs, it's how much crowns I have. That's not actually what I wanted to do. Alright, this one will give me Windhelm Wolfhound. Why can't I actually scroll through everything? Crown Magica Potions, 20 of those, 20 Stamina Potions, and 20 Health Potions. Piebald Destrier? Whatever. Don't care for that horse. I could get the dog, but... now this is what I'm going to be spending money on. I'm going to be getting the Dwarven one, the Imperial one. I don't think I'll be getting the rare styles, because I have... Oh, sorry, wrong one. I think I have the Barbaric, and I have the Primal. I need the Ancient Elf and the Daedric, and the Dwemer. I think those, well, also the Imperial, but those are the 4 that I need to get. So that's 13,000. I need 13,000 crowns. Oh, those are good to get. I like how they did the food and potions in this game. Potions restore your mana, restore your health, and restore your stamina. Food, on the other hand... Oh wait, we weren't finished looking through there. Food, on the other hand, it will increase your regeneration rate, or increase the amount of something that you have. It's either giving you a boost or heal, or restoring a stat. Potions are to restore, food is to boost. That's basically what it is. Ooh, I can turn into a Draugr. That's cool. Woodland Scout. And see, all of this stuff is cosmetic. None of it's like, oh, you're gonna get an unfair advantage. These consumables, you're like, oh, you can buy food and potions and stuff like that. Yeah, these foods and potions are the equivalent of what you would find. If you were to craft these items yourself in-game, they'd be a lot more powerful. A lot more powerful. 1.5 times more powerful, actually. Let me in preview. What does it say preview? What is there to preview? Repair kits are good. You can, that's a good price, but you can, unless they changed it, you can actually go to locations to redo your skills and attributes for in-game currency. But 700, I believe, like 700 is the equivalent of like $2-3, maybe $4. I was looking at it, and I believe it's $40 for 5,000, or might be 10,000, something like that. I don't know. Then we got the costumes. These costumes just change how you look. They don't actually give you different armor. You can be wearing all robes, have the knight armor pack, and look like a knight with heavy armor, even though you're wearing light. Excuse me. Indigestion. Bad. Then we got these mounts. Like I was saying, then we got these mounts. This Nightmare mount is one that I want so much. It's beautiful. Then we got these. All of these mounts are basically the exact same. It's just what skin do you want on them. And I want to say, no, you can't get any of these in game. All of these are special skins, but that's all they are, is skins. You can go in-game and buy with in-game money the default horses, and you have quite a good selection. You even have a black horse you can own. You can't buy it in the store for real money. You can only buy it for in-game money. I was really afraid. Like pets, they're non-combative pets. These are just creatures you have following you. I was really afraid that they were gonna do a play to win kind of a situation. You can upgrade your horse with real world money or in game money. And they changed it. Before you had like 50 slots you could upgrade it, or 60 slots you can upgrade it. And those 60 slots were based on all three of the attributes, the carrying capacity, the speed, and the stamina. But now they changed it so that each one of them has 60 capacity to each of one of them. Spending 1,000 crowns to get. Oh, okay, so you're spending 100 crowns per point. Yes, that's okay. But in my opinion, the crown store is pretty fair. I mean, it's not going to break the game or anything like that. Oops. Let's go to Canarthy's Roost.
What is it? Is this good? I have...
Sorry. If you wanted to see what she said, pause it. Canarthy Roost. This island off the south coast of Elsewhere is named after Khajiit goddess of weather and the sky, who is usually represented as a great hawk. She finds many worshippers among the catfolk sellers and farmers, especially those who grow moon sugar cane. Alright, now we're about to be introduced to one of my favorite characters.
This one needs to speak.
This is Razumdar. He's great.
We need your face to become familiar, so your presence won't be questioned. Come, stay by my side.
What do you mean?
This one so you fall from thin air. Pop, drop, splash. Raz would have tried for a backflip, but under the circumstances, this one is most impressed.
Why did you send me to Valkyr Guard?
Razumdar is here on a mission of some delicacy.
You see, at this point, the storyline gets a
But
little,
honestly,
like,
Raz
there are
is
holes in
glad
the
you
storyline. There
returned.
are little areas
You
where
may
it's
be
like, what the
just
fuck,
what
this
he
doesn't make
needs.
sense. Because they acquiesce to people's requests to make it more of an open world feel and start you off in Valkyr Guard, it kind of brings up this little bit here where he's like, oh, I'm on a pertinent delicate mission, so I sent you away for days, weeks, or months, however long you were passed out, so that you can come back and help me on this mission. It's like, what? You're on a delicate mission, so you sent me away. I could have been out for days, weeks, or months, and you're still on a mission, and you're still needing help, and so what happened? Yeah, it's just like one of those situations where it's like, if I would have started on the shore where it started me off and there was a person right next to me, it was like, hey, buddy, there's a lot to do around here, but my captain, she sent me out to find someone to get her help. By any chance, you look like a worthy fighter. Do you want to help me out? And you can go over there and start the missions in Valkyr Guard. Or you can be like, I'll be right with you. I'm going to go over and talk to Razumdar. That would, in my opinion, that would have actually helped, that would have satisfied everyone's demand to open up the game immediately. At the same time, not compromise the story and bring up more situations where there's little holes in the little following it. Why do you need me?
First, a question. Where did you come from?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you, or Code Harbor, Malagbal's realm. He plans to invade Tamriel. I had one viewer. Guess they left. Anyways, Code Harbor. Tell them the truth.
Daedric Prince, you say? Raz has a nose for lies, but you seem clean as an ocean breeze. If anyone else asks you, where will you say you came from?
Either lie or tell them the truth. He's not smart enough. My character's not smart enough to lie. He's
Code Harbor. Malagbal possesses my soul. Tamriel is in great danger.
My, you're a focused one, aren't you? It is
Yes.
good to be focused. but it is also good right now to fit in. Your sudden arrival, it does not fit in. You understand?
Why should I trust you then?
You should not. You should trust your instincts. Leave if you wish. No one will stop you. Or come with Raz and do what you can to help us recover. In the process, grow your stature and wealth. It is entirely up to you.
Why are you helping me?
Because you are no soldier, which is useful. You can speak with the locals, assure them we are not invaders or marauders. Come, let us try to fit in.
See, I mean, I love this game, but I feel a need to point out the idiocy in certain things, like, and this isn't just this game, this is every RPG. In my opinion, every RPG relies on some insanely stupid logic. Something that is, ooh, ooh, I just noticed something. I have my thing set up to the wrong. There we go. Elder Scroll Online, Tamriel Unlimited, Beastly Path to ESO Slaughter. Okay, there we go. Sorry. The game I was playing was listed as the wrong game on Twitch. Sorry, I was about to say YouTube, but they're owned by the same company. No big deal. Anyways, yeah, I was playing Pillars of Eternity on my computer, streamed it for about 14-15 minutes, and my CPU overheated because it was too much processing, and so that's when I realized I needed to upgrade my computer, and so I decided to buy a PS4 instead, so that I didn't have to upgrade my computer and spend, I think I calculated it to be $600 to $1,000 I'd need to spend on my computer, which is probably going to take me all summer long to do. Anyways, because you're no soldier. See, that's stupid. Just because I'm not a soldier does not mean I'm not a spy. Usually spies are not soldiers. On top of that, I could be a mage for another country. I could be anything. You don't know. You might tell me something that I might find fundamentally wrong and be like, this is what my country is doing. This is who I'm backing. Fuck you guys, I'm going home. You don't know that, so I mean, it's like, follow me. Let me introduce you to all this underworld stuff that I'm doing and everything, and trust me, and we're all friends. You just pulled me out of the water and sent me away, and I came back a few days, weeks, or months later. And you still remember me, and you're still asking me for help, and you think that someone that you sent away to another island. Now, look. Very well. But watch this. Look this. This is where I am. This is Canarthy's Roost, right here. This is where he sent me. That's not an hour's boat trip. That's like a day or two's boat trip. That could even be a week. So I was sent from here to here, then spent some time unconscious. I don't know how much time. Then I traveled from here all the way over to here. Not only does he remember me, not only does he remember seeing me fall from the sky, but he was reliant on me to come back and find him. I find that a little ridiculous to believe. But it's one of those things where it's just like, I have to accept it. Because if I don't accept it, I can't go on with the game. No game is perfect with the storyline. Because the storyline has to accommodate the person's free will. So, unfortunately, writing for a video game takes back seat to mechanics, takes back seat to gameplay, and so on and so forth. And so they have to write awkward like situations like this that I'm in just to get past the, okay, we need to find a way to introduce you to the main person that's going to give you all of your quests.
Glad you're up and about, recruit. I'm in need of a scout to head to Shattered Shoals. Most of our fleet foundered to the west, but we've had few survivors trickle in from that direction.
What do you need exactly?
We captured a sea viper spying on the camp. Those pirates never travel alone. Find out if they're around Shattered Shoals, and if so, what they're doing on this island. Of course, you should assist any shipwreck survivors you find. We must each do our part.
You see, this is the reason why I like the Almeri Dominion storyline the best. I mean, follow this storyline. I am given a simple, go find these people and come back and report to me mission. It's a very common mission. You find it in almost every single RPG, probably more than on one occasion. That's not what I love about this.
Before you head to Shattered Shoals, speak with Eelsil. He just returned from exploring a nearby temple. That wizard claims to know something about everything, so he may have insight on how these sea vipers operate.
Eelsil is this way.
And so it's like, go and do this and this, but on this mission, I'm going to go and find these soldiers, and these soldiers are going to tell me, oh, hey, this is going on, this is what we had to deal with, and it leads into other missions, and you find out from like the very first mission you are given, you need to help, or else the Altmeri Dominion, I keep wanting to go to DS9. Anyways, the Altmeri Dominion wants to, or will be destroyed in this area if you did not do something. And from the very get-go, the Altmeri Dominion storyline thrusts you into this. You're a key figure. You need to sort things out. And I feel in the other two different areas that you can start in the two different alliances, it's not really that important to you. It's not like you have to do this. It's more along the lines of,
Marvelous,
oh, this is what needs to be done.
We'll have
Can you
to
help out?
construct a special room for the Morning Stone when we bring it back to the Mages Guild. I'm sorry, did you need something?
Yeah, this guy's a douchebag. Commander Karaneth said you returned from a nearby temple.
Yes. The Temple of the Morning Springs is an old Khajiit ruin not far from here. We excavated the Morning Stone from one of the chambers. As you can see, its supply of water appears endless.
Did you encounter any sea vipers?
What do you mean, pirates? In an ancient Khajiit temple? Preposterous! All we saw were the undead warriors that overran our camp.
Why were you attacked by the undead?
I have no idea. Actually, I have 12 ideas, but they're far less fascinating than the Morning Stone. Probably some sort of ancient curse. It usually is with these things.
So what can you tell me about the sea vipers?
Arrogant sea elf pirates. To my recollection, they aren't known to raid Kanathi's roost. Oh, and they have a thing for snakes. But I'm sure we both have more important matters to attend. If you'd excuse me?
Actually, no, we do not.
We should speak privately. Before you depart, let's meet by the statues north of camp.
I don't think that guy ever realized how much he fucked up everything in this area.
There, you see? You fit in and no one will stop you from walking away. But as this one said, there are opportunities here for people that fall from the sky.
I'm listening.
Eelsil is most impressed with his newest bubble. But the undead are a threat to all of Kanathi's roost. If you want to, you could search the Temple of the Morning Springs, determine how to contain the dead there. Then the locals should see we came here as allies, not conquerors.
Sorry. Alright, anything else?
Karaneth told you how the hurricane dashed the fleet into Kanathi's roost. Now the sea vipers are picking at the bones of our ships. Strange, yes? You could scout the coast, as the commander said. Prove yourself to the soldiers.
Where are you heading?
Oh, there's far less glamorous work to be done in ESO. At the northern end of the island. Let's meet up there, after you've done what you decide to do. Until then, bright moons guide your steps.
Sorry, I made myself a white Russian and I just finished it, and I think the Kahlua dropped to the bottom. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Whew. Alright. So this way is investigate the undead at the Temple of the Morning Spring. And this way is investigate the sea vipers at the Shadow Shores. Alright. Fine. Oh, yeah, that's in the other area. Alright. Give me a minute. I have to take a little restroom break. But I will be right back. And don't you go anywhere.
You might think all this, but the gods won't.
Sorry about that. Had to make myself another White Russian. I like to call them Irish Russians. No. The reason why I call them Irish Russians is because I pretty much put 1 part vodka, 1 part Kahlua, like you normally do for a White Russian. But then after that, I put in 1 part Irish whiskey, or no, not Irish whiskey, that would be horrible. I put in, options, health bar on, quest tracker on, ability always shown, tutorial on, soul gem, use gold purchased ones first, auto looting is on, auto loot stolen items is off, hide helmet is off, prevent attacking innocent is on. I don't know what this battle level means. I need to look that up. That could be important. Yeah, because I want the X to be interact. I just hate how X is interact and jump. But all in all, I think they did the best job they could do with this controller. Although, I think what would have been better is instead of pressing up for your quick slot, you were given 4 quick slots. And what you would do is on the pad, the touch pad, you flick up for the up one, you flick down for the down one, left and right for the left and right ones accordingly. So that way you would have 4 different quick slot items, and then that would open up the up direction pad for something else. Like maybe have the, not it just be toggle camera, but camera zoom and camera zoom out. That would be good for there. Show me some love, please. Show me, please. Okay. Show me some love, please. That's what I meant to type. Not show me, please. Show me some love, please. Okay, I spelled it right. What? What? Why is this still saying I have 2 people viewing me, and on my computer it's saying no one's viewing me? Huh. Oh well. Alright, oh yeah, I need to have them activated. Fine. Put your weapon out. I don't need any of the flax. Oh. That's a dead beetle. I want to say a lightning beetle. Thunderbug. Close enough. Close enough. All in all, I like the controls for the PS4. See, what I did was I saw him powering up an ability. See, that's the problem. I like it zoomed all the way out like this. But...
Can any of you hear me? Where are you? You there?
Right here.
Have you seen my squad?
I don't even know who the fuck you are. How am I gonna know who your squad is? Oh, exactly. I don't know what you mean.
We were all on a little Alkosh, part of the Dominion fleet sailing for Canarthy's Roost. Then a hurricane blew up out of nowhere. Sails tore, hulls cracked, We were thrown into the ocean. I ended up here. I can't find the rest of my squad.
Did they survive the
I
hurricane?
thought I heard one of them calling out, but the ocean twists up sounds. If they're wounded or pinned down, could you keep an eye out for my soldiers? They answer to Edalus, Onglon, and Nistel. 2 of us can cover more ground.
The only problem is you're gonna sit on your ass and wait for me to do all the work, and I'm gonna have to find all 3 of them. 2 of us can cover more ground. The ground you're covering doesn't, they don't exist in that area. I can guarantee you that. I'm gonna have to do all the work. You're just making up excuses. You're gonna sit your ass down and wait till you feel better, and you're gonna find me. Oh, wow, you found them all? Wow, you're lucky. I've been searching all day, and I haven't found a single clue from them. Yeah. I'll help you. I'll help you find... Man, I can't believe I lost the voice already. I'll help you... I'll help you... Oh my god, I sound like a dork. I'll help you find it. I'll help you find it. My god. You know, I love role-playing. The only problem is I'm horrible at voices. Absolutely, positively horrible at voices. And so, I mean, like, I've had to roleplay with people who can pull off accents perfectly. Oh my god, I've had so much difficult times trying to get accents right. So bad. And I love accents too. I love listening to people talk differently. It's fun for me. Or it's enjoyable for me, I should say. But I've been horrible at pulling off voices, and as you just noticed, I completely lost my character's voice. He's a dumb orc. He's not supposed to be that smart or that bright. But, oh well. I'll help you find your squad. Oh, I think I found the voice again.
I'm sure my squad made it to shore alive. Dominion Marines constantly defy the sea's attempts to drown us. But hurricanes, they're another matter. I fear my squad is banged up worse than I am.
What can I do about their wounds?
Our ship's hold was packed full of an old Bosmer healing remedy. The labels say torchbug treacle, but Marines call it glow juice. The wreck scattered bottles across the beach must be what brought out the aelids.
Aelids? What do you mean?
Squat creatures made of teeth, claws, and endless hunger. I've heard their cries up and down the beach since I came to. Their sweet tooth is bigger than their walnut brains. I saw one of the stupid things swallow a whole bottle of blood juice.
I love White Russians. Oh my god, that's so fucking good. If I see any, I'll bring torchbug tree glow juice to your soldiers.
Good luck.
To your squad.
Do me a favor. If you find them before I do, tell them the ocean hasn't killed me yet.
Oh. I thought you were gonna tell me, do me a favor. If you find them before I do, kick them in the ass and say, work harder. Or something along those lines. Anyways. Let us be off. Okay. So, I have to come down here. Then I have to come over here.
Who are you?
Sergeant Finner
Were
and
you
Sip
part
needs to
of the
find
fleet?
you.
Alive? Good. That's good. Waves taste like sandals boiled in mint perfume. But if it
I'll look
knits
for the
my
rest of your
ribs, I'll
squad.
drink. Good.
Basically he's not saying anything of importance. Damn it. Dude, don't. I hate it when people steal my kills. It's like, I don't need your help. I didn't run up to your enemies and kill your enemies, did I? No, I did not. So don't be doing that with mine. I think this fucker's following me. 8 Capone 104. 8 Capone 104? Ugh, horrible name. Sorry, dude. Don't like it.
I lost a lot of friends in that storm. Give me some good news.
Sergeant Firion sent me to find you.
I saw her swept overboard in that damn storm. Held on to the rigging long as I could, but it tore the skin off my palms. If I can't hold a weapon, I'm useless to my squad. Do you have any bandages? I lost my kit to the sea.
This
blow
juice might help.
Used to think this stuff was only good for practical jokes on snowy days. Once I can heft Spleen Shanker, I'll push through the beach and find Sergeant Firion. How about you?
I told I told Sergeant Firion I would find the rest of your squad.
Hope they appreciate their good fortune when you find them. I can get inland after I rest.
Nice eyes.
Fight with purpose.
That'd explain why they have better eyesight. If their eyes themselves are bigger, it would allow more surface area for the cones and rods, so that they can actually have more detail to the sight that they have and have a bigger area of vision as well. Well, I don't know if they have bigger area of vision, like a bigger peripheral vision, stuff like that, or if the 3D effects would overlap more. Probably not, because one of the things that stops your eyes from seeing is your nose. Like, your left eye can't see as much as your right eye to the right, because your nose physically blocks your eye from actually seeing that. Like, whenever you close one eye and try to look, you can actually see the top of your nose sometimes. Well, I can. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up and move on. I'm playing a video game, not talking about my nose. Okay, that's pretty good. I have no idea where the original one was directing me, but basically this is what's going on.
Bless Ifra.
So to find you.
She's alive. I suppose that's some luck amidst all this wreckage. Can't say the same for my leg. If I don't lose, by the gods, it just might.
I found everyone in your squad.
Lieutenant Gellin dragged me out of the water. He'll want to know Sergeant Firion and the rest of the squad are all right. I think he said something about looking for shelter in a nearby cave, but I was still coughing up sand.
And see, this is the next portion of the mission. It's like, alright, you found the 3 people you were looking for, but wait, there's more. And when I first played it, I was like, okay, this is gonna be just one of those boring, lame, fucking, go here, get this, get that, kind of bullshit. And then I got to this part. Fucker. Get away from me. And I was like, alright, so I have to find the commander. It's not a big deal. Have 3 points to spend. Ooh, I can upgrade him. Can I morph him? Oh no, he just got to level 4. Alright, so I want this one because I want that. Now I'm not going to do any of the crafting. He's not going to learn any crafting. Let me see. Increase maximum health and stamina by 2%. Yes. Increase health recovery while in combat 10%. Yes. Reduce sprint cost by 4% and increase sprint speed by 3%, increasing your damage with charged attacks by 2%. When they say charge attacks, do they mean when I'm running into battle and I hit somebody at the end of that? Or does it mean like, no, it would say heavy attacks. So it is talking about running into combat. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Assign it to that one. It's good to soul trap things from time to time. No, I don't think I'm really gonna go down this line because the only thing good would be in case. I could do Dark Exchange and then upgrade that to be the magical one. If I wanted to, but I'm not sure about that one. I gotta get a lot of iron. Let me think. If I am remembering correctly, a full suit is gonna take me 8 plus 7 is 15. Then I believe it's gonna be 5, 5, and 5. So 30. I think I'm gonna need about 30 iron. I'll get 50 just in case. Alright. I gotta find 50 iron. Not bad. Not bad. I come over here and I'm like, wait, what's this? Why is there all these candles? And I'm looking around and examining everything. Ooh, a book. Ah, love books. And they added in a new feature. Where is it? Journal. Under journal. Or library. And I can find that book, hopefully. No, I cannot. Okay. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. But I thought they added in the option to read any books you find. Alright. Not a big deal. Come over here. What? What's going on? Tied to a blood-stained post is the body of a wood elf marine. He appears to have died recently. Examine the corpse. The armor bears the insignia of the unmarried Dominion Marine Lieutenant. His corpse is soaked in blood, as if from many shallow cuts. Greenish foam mingles with the smeared blood. The cuts on the lieutenant's body form strange but repetitive patterns. His blood was smeared across the uncut portion of skin to create wave-like symbols. The exact cause of his death is unclear. He was a sacrifice. That's what he was. See, I like the concept of first person. It's great. I love the fact that they put in a slider for the view. But it is impractical to do it in
Turns out
combat.
my squad were the ones who found me. Ever consider a career as a Dominion Marine? You'd make quite a scout. My squad said you were looking for Lieutenant Gellan. Have you found him?
I found his body in the cave. Someone killed him. And whenever I realized this, it was like, oh, they're gonna have prominent death in this game. And yes, they do. They will kill people off. And there will be points in the game where they ask you, who do you want to die and who do you want to live? And you have to actually make a decision. Do you want this person to live or do you want that person to live? And while it doesn't do much for the game, what I love about RPGs is coloring your character. And this game gives you a lot of opportunity to color your character. But it's one of those things where it's like a give and take. They love giving you opportunities, but they don't fully maximize those opportunities. Like, it would be badass if I could make all these different choices, and I could have like a bio where I can write their background, and as I make different choices, it adds to that bio different accounts that you do, and it writes your history. It helps you write a history about your character, and it helps color in your character, bringing an all more different state to this RPG where it's like, yes, I have a wood elf sorcerer just like you have a wood elf sorcerer, but read my bio. Read the things I've done with them. Read how I play my character. I'm using staff weapons and magic all the time, and so he's a sorcerer. Or I'm using melee weapons and archery or whatever. And it could color in the character even more, drawing you further into the game. And things like this, like, as much as I hated the ending to the Fallout 3 game, I also liked it because it pretty much helped color your character, and it didn't do it perfectly. There was a whole bunch of things I did that colored my character to be a fucking dickhead asshole that the game didn't recognize. But it did recognize some things. It did recognize I destroyed Midtown. It did recognize that I slaughtered a whole bunch of people. It did recognize that I was terrorizing the whole entire area. It did recognize those things, but it didn't recognize it to the degree, and that's what I want in an RPG, is to actually allow me to color my character the way I want him to be colored. I found his body in the cave. Someone killed him.
What do you mean?
I just told you. Body in cave, dead. Sergeant. Can I be more clear? This looks like he was killed in some kind of ritual.
First, a hurricane blows out of nowhere and destroys our fleet. Then, an able-bodied Dominion Marine is captured and tortured to death? What else was in that cave?
And now, at this point in time, you start questioning yourself. They continually mention this hurricane. Normally, the hurricane would be a backdrop, and it wouldn't continually be mentioned. They would say, oh yes, a hurricane caused all this destruction. Help us restore the area, or help us find these people. They would continually refer to the destruction. They would continue to refer to the area, but that's what's happening here. They're continually pointing out the hurricane. They want you to remember the hurricane for a reason. And this is what drew me into this game, was playing this storyline, was playing through this. Lots of bones, candles, and snakes. Also, wooden pots, or posts.
Some kind of sacrifice? This is too big for my squad to handle. We need reinforcements. Nistel spotted a beached ship nearby. It looks intact, and she spotted Dominion sailors aboard.
What are you going to do?
We need to combine our forces and find who murdered Lieutenant Gellin. My squad and I need to pull his body out of that damn cave. Would you warn the sailors on that beached ship? They need to know it's not safe to wander around.
I'll warn them.
Wait, take this. I found some glow juice while I was looking for my squad, but they're on the mend. You'll get used to the taste. We'll be along shortly. Watch yourself.
Goodbye. Alright. In my opinion, what I think happened was they initially wrote they probably started writing the main storyline, and they drew out the main storyline. Then after that, they wrote the All-Merry Dominions storyline. That's what the second thing that happened was. And then I am guessing they wrote the people that are northwest, the Red Guards and them. I keep forgetting their names. That's actually the alliance my main character, or my main crafting character, is a part of. He's almost done with the vanilla stuff. He's a dark elf sorcerer, but when I got him to, I think it was veteran rank 5, I realized, no, it was probably earlier than that, like maybe Veteran Night 1 or 2. I was really far into his character. I realized I should have made him a Dragon Knight because that way I could have made the best benefits of his bonuses. But unfortunately I didn't. Oh, fuck. I forgot.
Still need more supplies.
Orc would have... Awarded after 6 months of loyal... See, look. I got this loyal Dwarven Sphere for being a 6-month subscriber to ESO. This thing's fucking cool. Look at this. Look, where did he go? Oh, there you are. Look at this guy's little fucking guy is cool. I love this guy. He stands up and everything, and I don't think he interacts with the environment. He just follows me around, but that wasn't the only thing I got for being a part of ESO for 6 months. I got a lot of different benefits and bonuses. This diamond. What? They named him Diamond as well? Did I just name mine? Okay. I had one that was named Diamond Ash. And then... what was the other one? This is Diamond something. Oh well. See, all 4 of these horses you can get in-game with in-game money, and you can't get them with any other way. They're all basically the same, but some start with bonuses to certain abilities. And on the... when I say bonuses to certain abilities, I mean they're still maxed at 60, but some of them have a bonus, I think it's like 10 to start with. I had 2 Imperial horses. Both of them were maxed at 50. One was maxed carrying capacity, the other one was maxed speed. Oh, I can rename. Cool.
Those damn sea
Alright,
vipers still watching us?
and I think they combined it on my main characters because the Imperial force that I have has both speed and carrying capacity to 49. Or 50. One's to 49 is 50. So I think they just combined my horses, which I don't mind. Matter of fact, I like because I didn't have like choosing between a fast horse or a horse that allowed me to carry an additional 40 items or 50 items. Costume. These are stupid. I still need to get that. Alright, give me a minute. I need to go and use the restroom real quick. Be right back. Enchanting. God. And yeah, I totally muted my mic. Yes, I'm glad no one's in my chat room. All right, and I'm back. You return to the application, so both microphone audio and gameplay. Yeah.
You aren't a slick-arsed sea viper or a cabbage-mouthed castaway. State your business with the crew of the Prowler.
A Dominion Marine was killed in a nearby cave.
The hurricane killed hundreds of Marines. Why does it matter if one of them died in the cave?
He was murdered in some kind of ritual. His squad needs reinforcements.
Oh. Well, the Prowler is like a hen in a wolf den until she's seaworthy again. Maybe your Marines can prove they're more than two-legged cargo in shiny armor. If they pitch in, I'll consider reinforcements. They up for it? Or are they all talk?
I'm sure they'll help where they can.
And I'm sure they'll be as useful as they were in the hurricane. Should they care to prove otherwise, they're welcome to do actual work patching leaks in the Prowler's hold. Maybe they can locate a replacement helmsman's wheel in all this wreckage.
I'll see if they can find the helmsman wheel and patch the ship.
Oh, and our Sunsighter. It must have fallen overboard when we beached. Our lookout saw those skink-fingered pirates make off with it. You'll have to get the Sunsighter back, any way you can.
I have a few questions.
Sure. Talking's easier than working. Barnacles on the arse. And they're all sea elves. Malmer, they call themselves. Nothing more than pirates, if you ask me. Some say they have a connection to the water itself, but it's a lie. Anyone can learn weather magic like they do. Captain Jimala uses it to navigate. I could tell you how the sun and stars show the ship's exact position, but none of it matters while it's in the Sea Viper's hands. Pride of the long coast. We'll sail for the Dominion as long as they pay us to raid enemy shipping.
The Prowler will float.
John and Jode, don't let the captain hear you say that. Pirates steal and pillage for themselves. We're privateers. So we do it for whoever pays us. A crucial distinction.
These aren't Dominion sailors. They're privateers. Just our luck. We'll show that old sea cat what Dominion Marines can do. Edalus is the best scrounger in the regiment. If you want, I can send him out to look for a
Now
helmsman's
see,
wheel.
this is the cool thing about this part of the mission. You can either go out and do it yourself and get the XP yourself, or you can bypass doing all that and shorten the mission significantly by having them do it themselves. You can choose to do it yourself, or, alright, send this person out to find the replacement. And the only difference is, literally, are you going to do it, or is somebody else going to do it? It's going to get done either way.
He's on his way. Anything else we can do?
There's a leak on the Prowler that needs patching.
Nustella is as good with a mallet as she is with her sword. I can have her patch the Prowler's leaks. She'll have those leaks fixed in no time. What else?
The Sea Vipers stole the Prowler's Sunsighter.
Onglorn is our best tracker. He can recover the Sunsighter in no time. I almost pity the Sea Viper who's holding on to the
you've
Sunsighter.
recovered 3 people.
Onglorn will recover it
Those
soon
3
enough.
people that you
What else needs
recovered
doing?
are perfectly suited for the 3 tasks you were given later on. So by finding those 3 people, you don't need to do those 3 tasks. You can have them do it for you. And then, okay, there's nothing left to do. And you get done
It's
talking
time
to
for
her.
that mangy privateer to make good on his promise. Maybe you should do the talking. I'll just rub it in.
We'll finish repairs by high tide. We've got to.
That was fast. All right. There's room on the Prowler for your Marine friends, as long as they work for their meals.
You promised
I
reinforcements.
said I'd consider it. Captain Jimala is the only one who can make that call.
Then what does your captain say?
Something you'll want to hear. You just made the Prowler seaworthy, and Captain Jimala always pays her debts. Go talk to her. She only bites if you give her good reason.
Bye. Alright. Let's see. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go here. Sharing settings. Come on. Broadcast settings. Advanced settings. Display message. Almost broadcasted for 2 hours. Wow, that was fast. Alright. I think I'm going to be changing it up here in a little bit. Maybe I'll be playing this a little bit longer. Don't know. Why does it keep saying there's 2 people? There is not 2 people in this room. I am the only person in my chat room. Stop telling me there is 2 people in my chat room. If there's anybody in my chat room, please put a message in my chat room just so I know that Twitch is wrong and not the PS4. Because PS4 keeps telling me there's 2 people in the chat room.
I know who's killing the Dominion soldiers, and I know how to stop it.
What do you mean?
Our lookout watched the Sea Vipers drag a Dominion Marine into a cave. Later, he saw your friends remove the Marine's body. If we weren't so short-handed, I'd have ordered his rescue. But 3 of my own crew were missing.
What happened to your crew?
Before we understood the danger, I sent my crew to scavenge among the shoals so we might repair the Prowler. We thought they disappeared, but one just returned, and she tells a harrowing tale.
What happened to her?
The Sea Vipers happened. Now there's a new storm brewing, and I fear they're the cause of it. Mustang recovers below. Hear what she has to say for yourself.
Goodbye. Alright. The cool thing is, this game continually gives you choices and options. Mind you, more so in the beginning than later stages. To make choices. To choose one thing or the other. And dealing with the Prowler, you do get a choice. And depending on your choice, either the captain will like you, or the first mate will like you. One or the other. At the end of the game, when you get to the end, one of them is gonna hate your guts. And the other one's gonna like you.
The Sea Vipers are insane! They're trying to create another hurricane!
Another hurricane? What do you mean?
Sir Verkvild and I were scavenging for a replacement helmsman's wheel when the Sea Vipers ambushed us. They brought us to the island with the beached Dominion flagship. They'd done things there. Terrible things.
What are the Sea Vipers? Yeah, they're the Sea Vipers. What have the Sea Vipers done?
Those filthy Maormer dragged my mates up and tied them to these serpent-shaped statues. Then they started chanting, and lightning surrounded them. That's when the storm began to form around the island.
The Sea Vipers created the storm?
Yes, I'm sure of it. It was a terrible sight. The Sea Vipers were so caught up in the ritual, I slipped free. I tried to grab Sir, but the lightning held him fast. Then one of the Sea Vipers yanked at him. I saw the Maormer's wrist glow.
Why would the Sea Viper's wrist glow?
The Maormer wore lodestones on their wrists. It let them ignore those lightning bonds, but I couldn't find any more, so I jumped off the ship and swam for it. Please, don't let them sacrifice my crewmates.
Alright, sorry guys, I'm a little distracted. Whatever. I'm a little distracted because I just thought of something. I wanted to see. I had my PS4 send a message to my Facebook page, but I have two Facebook pages. One for Demon Beast, my subscription, or my my Twitter bullshit, and another one for my self, my real name. Huh. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this. Because I have the Demon Beast TV channel page on my Facebook account, I don't know how to have my PS4 send things to my this is a little confusing. View my profile. Oh, it sent it to my my main Facebook page. It's very interesting. I gotta get that changed. Because I want it to go into my Demon Beast Facebook page, not my namesake's. Wait, what? What? That's theft? Oh my god. I forgot about that. That sucks. It's one of the things I used to do. Okay, well, he's not a crafter, so he doesn't have to worry about it. Yeah, that's a badass ability. Anyways. Yeah, one of the things I used to do all the time was just run through the town, opening up all the inventories such as that and that. And it would give you a ton... Oops. It would give you a ton of stuff to make food with. I'm not sure if it still does, but you can get in trouble for it if you steal now. And I totally forgot. That's theft now. It's sad you can't swim underwater. Alright. You know what? Even though I do not have the weapons, still need a shield. Matter of fact, oh, I gotta get to the top first, so yeah, it's nice, it's nice, it's nice. It's nice, it's nice. I think this is where I need to get to. Wait, is it this? No, it's this. Alright. So I'm gonna finish this mission, then I'm gonna go to the town. As I go to the town, I'm gonna switch over to Valdaven. You guys are gonna see Valdaven. Congratulations! And then I'm gonna have Valdaven craft me a sword and shield and heavy armor. It's not gonna be anything special. It's all gonna be white armor, but it'll be basically what I need to start off the game with. Oh, this is where I need to be. Alright, here I'm going. I'm actually interested in playing The Last of Us. I have never played The Last of Us. I have tried my best to avoid everything of The Last of Us. Wait. Investigate Temple of the Morning Star, investigate the Shadow Shores. Damn it. See, I'm too zoomed out. I'm zoomed out too far now, so... Because now I can't see the exclamations around them. Okay, I need to take a lodestone from them.